Feel the way. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the sky.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. That's good play from him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Irwin goes short.
What a letdown.
Now the finish! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it.
And it's Messi. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guti, played back in. A real chance if he can get through. And he's there to belt it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Well, the counter could be on here. Now it's Torres. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. It's a good run down the right. And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a good ball out wide. It's Griezmann! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Could be danger here. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe. Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Big header! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. Pedri spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guti. And here's Torres. And they've got rid. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the...
India still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, terrible pass. Rodri.
The attendance
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,550.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Little pass back. Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. There it attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, dripping light.
And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Fernando Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Griezmann. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And Torres! Should have equalised.
Fernando Torres knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Rodri. Messi. Now Neymar. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
India are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Van Basten. Shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Fernando Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's that. Quite a game. And one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe! It's simply breathtaking.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. He's played him through. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's a sharp little ball here. Irwin gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Here's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Some really good ball movement. Kimmich gets it away. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Irwin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guti. He's looking wide. Mbappe! No, it's not getting there. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Fernando Torres. Rodri. Guti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! And again! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Spread out to the left. Deftly away. Works it forward. Rodri. Now it's Torres. And here's Drogba. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Open eye, feel the waves
And the second half gets underway.
hypnotized.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta tries to clear, and that's been won straight back. And through to the goalkeeper. Guti, now it's Drogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Kante wins the duel this time.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rodri, out to the left it goes. Shifted it to the flank, aimed beyond the defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
And here's Torres. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No, again there's no way through. Well, there's the clearance. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Guti. Cleared without complication.
Barcelona have turned up with a human...
And he's let fly! Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target. Now it's and the shot! It's a loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Drogba. Fernando Torres. Now it's Guti. Iniesta. That's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A case now of complete chance! And he's straight offside. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's onside. And that is as far as it goes. India have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Costa Curta. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. That is lovely. Now it's Guti. Has a go! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe, big chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Guti, Haaland. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
India just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
And now, I'd just like
India
to read out
go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're off again. White. And it's Conte. Rodri. And it's Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Guti. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland. Mbappe. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60 minutes played. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's it. And Messi! Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a little... Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I breathe.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Miracles collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Costa Curta. Rudiger moved on forwards. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Guti has got himself a free kick.
so alive.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're on the way. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Look at the space. It's Xavi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Xavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Haaland gets a good foot in there. He's gone forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Belletti. India still without a single shot on target. Guti. He's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo. Belletti. Busquets. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. In comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Torres proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Loose. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Xavi. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Conte, Guti, Irwin. And it's Conte. And here's Haaland, and he's lost his man here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Xavi, nicely spread. Mbappe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti. Now it's Iniesta. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordi Alba. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
On the field, number 11.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 10, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
And it's been taken short. Oh, it's played into the end. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Irwin plays it short, and he's heaved it away. Looking for options for movement. DiMarco.
India merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That is good alertness. He gets big, and it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety.
India probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Added minute has been indicated.
And here's Suarez. Messi. Messi! And that is doing no harm at all. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
India genuinely looked a very good outfit out there.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Not the most accurate pass. Now then, it's Eto'o! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And he was quick to react. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Eto'o. He steps in, and that's the end of that. India leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Guti. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And Akanji, more and more pressure on the ball here. Irwin. Haaland. Well, there's a probing ball. And it's Eto'o. Del Piero. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Aldair cuts it out. Del Piero. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Eto'o! Great effort, but no way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
India happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Barcelona finding their passes. Shapes to shoot. And that certainly packed a punch. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well
The
stopped.
attendance for this match was
Beckenbauer.
71,898.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Back into the middle. Chouameni. Schneider. Gently done. And here's Eto'o. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a look and place it forward. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Chouameni, Aldair, and it's Del Piero. It's Bergomi. India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Passing nice and neat.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Made into space out wide. Schneider. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Aimed beyond the defence. Guti, well read, and the danger is averted. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Fernando Torres.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Haaland. That pass isn't the best. Cafu clears. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
I've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And it's Maradona. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Guti. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. He's going for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mbappe. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. Irwin. Shifted upfield. Looking for the runner. Done delicately. Dink through. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Guti. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
To the screen right now for
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
number 18.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mbappe. Irwin. Here's Haaland. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Torres. Now the finish! And that has fair fizzed. India with the corner, they're first. Irwin plays it short. Torres! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me.
Irwin,
The attendance for this match.
that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Beckenbauer. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Oh, what has happened here?
India truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's been cut out, well played. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Torres! They've got to be quick to recover this. And one more try! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Kuti duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. With style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's heaved it away, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, they could break here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. India still without a single shot on target. Aim forwards. David Villa, and here's Bellingham. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Irwin. Ball played for Conte. And it's Guti. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got the shot away! It's in!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
Great hit! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he cuts out the supply. David Villa. White. Can he get it through?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Akanji getting this one clear. David Villa! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa. Couldn't squeeze it through. Costa Curta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. India head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. India head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's got a side of goal! Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's been caught on it. Shot at goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kante is there and he can pick it up. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Bellingham. Rodri threads one in. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 4, number 17.
Good spot, he's seen the run. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 14, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 9.
Van Balten is there to clear.
Number 15, Pep Guardiola. Number 13.
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 12.
feel the waves cut through
And it's
Substitution
Guti.
in progress.
hypnotized.
Out to the left it goes.
I'm breathing in. Hold tight.
Quick look, then plays it in. It's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be
Neymar.
1 minute added time.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me. Open eye.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Del Piero. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Forlan. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Here's Rodri. And it's Conte. And he was quick to react. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aim forwards. And it's Forlan. Del Piero. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Darren Fletcher. That's Beckham. Cafu. And Adams. Costa Curta. And here's Del Piero. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Darren Fletcher. And it's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Conte. Guti. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
India head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Del Piero. Forlan.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Fletcher. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Cafu calmly anticipates. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan. Chance to shoot now. Mbappe.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. He can run onto that.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Thinks one through. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Fernando Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Looks to go up and over. Now it's Haaland. There's no flag. Tries the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pedri, that's a little off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. India have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Rodri. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Alvarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice, there's the hit! And he's done it! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
India have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rodri.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time, so the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
India lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ball's gone out of play. Beckenbauer. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match
Irwin,
was 70,987.
nicely aimed pass. And he's taking no chances there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Didier Drogba. Substitution in progress.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time,
Costa Corta.
I'll surrender.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out towards the right wing. Shot could be on. Real chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. India merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe! That's a fabulous ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Torres, and it's Drogba. Irwin.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Played right into his path. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Fernando Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Just if you look back on the game then, Jim.
Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar! And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And the shot! And the ball's cut. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
India would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pedri, he has found a way through. Goalkeeper's ball. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Luis Suarez, and he was alert to it. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a pretty loose pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a little off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and place it forward. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Nicely intercepted. Akanji. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
CCTV is now in operation.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Number 11.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Beckham.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola. And he's in on goal. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. Now there's Guti! It's a loose ball. Guardiola. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has been cut short. So, what can they make of this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played into space out wide. And it's Fernando Torres. Guti. Nice sequence of passes this. Haaland! That's another chance! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
India have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Guardiola makes the interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick.
Breathing in, hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Belletti. Oh, important interception. And now they can clear their lines. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Haaland. Well, they could break here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Akanji gets it away. Forwards and with intent. And now they can spring out shapes to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. He's gone for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Irwin. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. And it's Guti. Back into the middle. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Conte. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Neymar. Oh, lovely Phidias. Great hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Security staff for each block.
How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Haaland, decent hit! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kante spots it and intercepts. India needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. He's gone forward.
The attendance for this match.
And here's Stoichkov. Showing great feet there. And that has been clubbed away. Pinches it off him. Now it's Torres. And now the breakaway. No, that was never going to make it. Aim forwards. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Irwin plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward into the last 5 minutes. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for options for movement. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. All hands on deck for this one.
Minutes has been in the game.
In once more. That's going to go a long way. Hernandez. That's that, the end. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.